You cannot escape my spell, but please keep struggling. It is most amusing. This place is steeped in magics older than the veil, older than your high walls, older even than your radiant god. A witch of the deep wood like myself spends their entire lives communing with this magic. You will not leave this place unless I allow it. Now tell me, what do you think you are doing here? I am not trying to control your mind, O radiant paladin. Interesting that that is your first assumption, though, isn't it? Are we having some thoughts we know we shouldn't? That was a very quick no. Maybe the noble paladin enjoys looking at me a little too much. Deny it if you like, but my kind are in tune with the material world in a way your kind seeks to avoid. I can feel your heartbeat pulsing through my magic. It is compelling. No, I don't think that's why you really came here. When a paladin goes a-hunting one of my kind, they wait for us to enter a village or, the light forbid, befriend someone. They are not usually so foolish as to step directly into those woods scattered across the world which are our domain. And yet, here you are. You insist on this lie. Very well. You came here to slay me or one of my sisters, did you? And what was your brilliant plan to accomplish that? Entering the woods where your god cannot hear you? Where his grandfather the sun has not shone in millennia? Where the fiery power of your sword diminishes to almost nothing? Were you planning on clubbing me to death with it? Yes, you clearly had other plans. And yet here you are, caught in my trap like the sweetest little rabbit. You're correct. We witches of the deep wood do not eat rabbits. They are sacred to the moon goddess and we keep faith with her. And yet that is a piece of our ways that I know they do not teach in your monasteries. You know more than your order wishes you to know. Now isn't that interesting? Oh, I would never fault you for pursuing truth, brave paladin. Only that is usually the task of a witch. Paladins pursue purity, don't they? To be one with the light and abjure all darkness. And yet here you are, knowing something about our impure ways. Perhaps you are not the good knight you are supposed to be. You do know what I mean. Perhaps you see the shadows cast under the moon and wonder if their magic is not so evil as you have been led to believe. Perhaps you see the pulse beating in my neck and wonder if my body is not unlike your own, if I might feel as good as I look. Ah, my attempts to corrupt you, is it? Is it my doing that you were born into a body, with all of the libidinal needs that accompany such, rather than as a mote of pure light? Of course, that is the promise of your order, isn't it? After a lifetime of service, of cutting down witches and beasts and burning fields, that you will be freed from such bodily desires, as though they are something to be feared rather than embraced. I will continue to speak my poison if I wish, knight. You are a captive audience, are you not? You enter these lands which are my home, an invader spouting nonsense about the evil of these shadows, about the evils of your own body. And yet what I find most offensive is that you think me stupid enough to believe your ridiculous lie. You did not come here to slay any witches. You knew you would be vulnerable here. So why are you really here, knight? You do not seem a fool. So what were you seeking? Not my business. Your kind has killed hundreds of my sisters over the years, and yet you waltzing into my home is not my business. Tell me why I should not leave you caged in my shadows for the wolves to feed on. Why haven't I already? Because I am not pointlessly cruel, knight, no matter what your deacons may tell you. But that does not mean my patience is infinite. Tell me why you are here, or I will do something far worse than leave you to the wolves of the wood. What could be worse? I will touch you, dear knight, in all the ways you know you shouldn't want, shouldn't enjoy. You will enjoy them, and then you will have to live your entire life with that stain of having enjoyed a witch's touch. Your radiant god will never know. His sight cannot touch you here, but you will know forever. Do my worst? Oh, but you do want it, don't you? Oh, of course you don't. Of course you don't want this. My hands running through your hair, my nails curving around your scalp. A deep torture, isn't it? Knowing that your body is capable of such sensation and you must deny yourself every day. You live a terrible life, don't you? Abhorring your own body. Imagine if you were to stay here, knight. Stay in these woods with me. Let me touch you like this in so many other ways, every day and every night. You will never feel the touch of the radiant god, and you will not care. Why would I want that? Because I like beautiful people, and I do not hate myself for liking them. Because you are curious, aren't you? Knowing more than your order thinks you should. You would thrive here, in the pursuit of real knowledge. Oh, that's it, isn't it? That is why you are here. Because you know your deacons lie. You know they keep things from you. For as much as they teach you to hate witches, you know that your leaders fear us. And you want to know why, don't you? Oh, you truly are not a good knight. You are supposed to accept what you are told without question. But you can't bring yourself to do it, can you? Your faith is imperfect. You came here to prove to yourself that your order was telling the truth about us. That we practice torture and dance among pools of blood. You came here to validate your faith. Am I wrong? Your silence tells your truth. And what did you find instead, O radiant paladin? A beautiful forest, rich in life, gentle shadows cast by a loving moon, a witch who holds you captive because you have invaded her home, but who only asks questions, who has done you no harm, save that which gives you a little pleasure. And what does all of this tell you, knight? Are the witches of the deep wood as evil as you have been taught? Oh, my evil may be hidden indeed, as is the evil in all mortal hearts, no? And yet what you have been taught has not been confirmed either, has it? Your doubts will persist, eating at you. And you will remember my touch when you wake in the middle of the night. You will remember me. Ah, there it is. This is the question you truly sought to answer in your heart, isn't it? Why do your deacons lie? Why would they fear someone like me? Because while you have been taught to long for purity, your deacons and your radiant god want power. That is why they slay witches and filigree your weapons with gold. They hoard the sun's magic to use for their own ends, to secure control over the people they claim to defend, and to keep a very tight leash on those who enforce that control. On you. And witches are a threat to that. It would be offensive enough that we exist outside their control, but then too we have power of our own. We are not afraid to speak the truth, to defy the will of those gods whose motives and ideals we know to make life worse for the beings of this world. So you are taught you must hate us, must fear us. Because if you were ever to see us as human, as being like you, then you might be tempted to listen to us, and the foundation of their power would be shattered. You can deny it if you like, brave knight, but you know I am right. That is why you came here, because you know in your heart that I am right. Believe what you like. Your order hoards power. We threaten that power by having power of our own. Your order has secrets. We would see them known. Your order says that your body is a flaw. We would tell you it is a sacrament. This is enough for your order to loathe us. But if your order has some deeper agenda, and I'm sure they do, its specifics are not known to me. I can show you the mysteries of life as it moves from one form to another, as death transforms it into new life again and again, as those magics cycle over and over. But I cannot tell you what lives inside the hearts of your deacons. That is for you to discover. Maybe I can answer something for you. Ask it. I have cast no such spell, and would find such a spell pointless. If you are drawn to me, dear knight, and by that hunger in your eyes, I know you are. It is because you have a human body, one that knows by looking at me that I would be warm and soft and pleasurable in all the ways you've been taught to abhor. To enjoy having a body is a sin to your order. In the eyes of my goddess, sensation is a sacrament, a blessing. I could show you that blessing. You refuse, of course, but you won't forget. Now, where is that magnificent blade of yours with the gold filigree charged with all the magic of the sun? Such will be useful to me. Ah, here. Why? What do you mean, why would it be useful to me? You wield this magic every time you draw your blade. Do you not know its uses? You've only used it in battle. Then you do not know. The magic of the sun can burn, yes, but it can also heal. We have a crop of plants that have grown ill in the north of the wood. The magic of your gold will heal them and restore balance to the life there. You did not know this, did you? That the magic you wield can save as well as destroy. I almost feel sorry for you, brave knight, having to go back home knowing that all you have been taught is lies by people who claim to love you. Yes, I said you would be going back home. Now that I have your blade, you are no threat to me. I release you. Now run along home, pretty knight, or I may touch you again. And now that you can move, you may find you want to touch me back.
Yes, go. Go. Return to your order of lies, and do not forget what I have told you. Do not come back here.
Unless you mean to stay.